enjoy being upset. I think people enjoy being upset.
Yeah. This is my reminder to everyone in chat. Just, it's more peaceful to be happy.
Yeah. You know what it actually is? I've been thinking about this a little bit more recently. I think part of the reason why people like getting upset is that, you know, it actually releases like cortisol and adrenaline sometimes to a small level, right? Like it's not to the same level as other times.
Yeah, getting mad is crack.
Yeah, so you feel like a little bit different. I think some people might, exactly, some people might actually enjoy that without realizing it. Yeah. But anyway, we got game 1, aMSa versus HBox. And you got to watch out for the counter hits here.
They're going in.
We were talking about maybe this going to time, but they are scrapping. They are trading blows like no other. Oh my goodness.
Hard hits.
Yeah, they are just going at it. I think the pace of the set will slow down as the set progresses. Even here you can see like HBox kind of like, okay, wait a minute. Yeah. I think me trying to play aMSa's gameplay, this guy's got double jump armor, he's got parries. Maybe I shouldn't just run at him. And so now you see him like kind of playing a little bit more towards the ledges and slowing it down just a tiny bit, even the course of
you have to.
Set, or stock rather.
Double pound gets out.
Oh, and now back air is actually breaking double jump armor, it looked like. At least the first one did, I believe. Okay. Yeah, no edge guard here. And you can already feel, I mean, with the percents being higher also, they're going to be picking their positions a little bit more because Puff is potentially at KO percent right now as well.
And Yoshi's so hard to kill for Puff. Managed to pull it off, but at 170. And that's kind of the norm in this matchup, unless you sneak a really good rest. But even that could be double jumped. It's tough.
Don't tell me that's going to KO. Don't tell me that that was going to KO.
That might not. Wow.
Yeah, it's still
161 for Puff. You don't see that every day.
Pounding the Yoshi shield there while on a platform. Kind of scary.
Signature stuff from aMSa. Great on platform as always.
Yeah, you gotta respect Yoshi on platform, especially shielding, right? Because you know you're not gonna get shield poked, and the shield drop aerials are super good.
I can't believe there was a time where we weren't shield dropping at all.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it just revolutionized some characters, right? Like Yoshi is significantly different post shield drop.
I say this all the time, but the only instance I've seen of someone playing in a tournament where it looked like they were from the future was when Sung first did shield dropping at SSS and beat everybody. It's like he literally he wasn't better than all these players. He just had future tech.
Yeah.
And destroyed everyone.
It was also happening with like a bunch of different characters. Like it was happening with Samus.
Yeah.
Or Sung Samus.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay. Still very, very even.
See, again, you gotta watch out when Yoshi is on the platform, especially with a move as committal as Pound, you know?
Yeah.
The shield drop aerial is gonna be coming out. In HBox's defense, aMSa didn't shield till like the last second.
Yeah.
So it was
maybe trying
tricky.
To call out some sort of evasive maneuver or a shield drop.
Right.
But aMSa willing to just hold shield on the platform because there's no risk, there's no shield poking on Yoshi.
You gotta watch out for that kind of falling forward air that HBox loves to do to cover the ledge against a lot of characters, to be honest. Oh, the jab reset on Yoshi. Oh, this is so much damage on Yoshi. I mean, on Puff as Yoshi, that's crazy.
Oh, no, you did not.
Okay.
Wow, if that works, that would be nuts.
I mean, it did break double jump armor, but
yeah, it just didn't go far enough. I think Hungrybox. I mean, like that's not a very practiced situation, I'm sure. I think Hungrybox thought that even if it wouldn't kill, it would at the very least push aMSa off enough.
Far enough away to where you wake up from the rest.
Yeah.
Man, that looked crazy.
Yeah.
And there's maybe even like some situation where you trade and then the rest, you get woken up from the rest, and then so you can, do something after that. I don't know, that's crazy. That was, I like the ideas.
And Hungrybox showing he's got that in the pocket, right?
Something to...
And a higher percentage situation. He just beats the double jump with the rest.
That's a great point. That might present it. That situation might present itself as the set
might
progresses.
Even force some kind of weird air dodge from aMSa when trying to recover.
Right.
Just you're adding layers to the match, making it more complicated. The more complicated you make it for your opponent, the easier time you're going to have opening them up. A lot of things in fighting games aren't real. It's a matter of getting people in a zone where things are just way too complicated. And they start falling for things that they otherwise wouldn't.
Yeah, I think that's why we see some of the meta progressing kind of backwards in terms of, you know, like the options that weren't super great a couple of years ago are now just like really good again.
Yeah.
It's nice, man, having a game with no patches, because you get to really see the progression.
A blessing and a curse. I think what I would want for the game is just one patch update just one time. Like agreed on by the community or something. Just to add character diversity. And then after that, just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone again. But the problem would be people would be like left want to yell about the puff rest.
I mean, have you seen Pal? Pal would kind of be the closest thing
Pal
to
is
that,
great.
right?
I think Pal is great.
Don't.
It's more fair. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Sheik doesn't just auto kill every character off the grab. Fox isn't OP. Samus is viable. Ganon's viable.
You can't do knee to knee. You can't do soft knee, hard knee as easily.
Oh,
man, come on, you have to do knee up air.
Oh, Falcon can't triple knee.
Yeah, hey, you can still triple knee, all right? You just can't do the soft knee, hard knee as easily. Or I don't think you can. I don't even know. But you can gentleman also easier.
That game's perfect.
Relax. Okay.
Yeah, no, that'd be the problem with the patch, especially if it's community voted. It'd be hard to take the privilege away from the top tier.
Oh, they'll fight against it.
Oh, they'll fight tooth and nail it.
Oh, yeah.
Ask Leffen if he would make Shine worse. Anything you tell Leffen in terms of a patch for Fox, he'll just act like Fox will be useless after.
I don't know, man. Leffen's been a beacon of positivity lately, so maybe he'll just be like, you know what, Hugo, you're right.
Actually,
you know what?
Make
some excellent points here, Hugo.
Got his cute dog, now he's just hella positive.
Yeah, he just replies to you with like a picture of his dog. What are you going to do?
He's actually in my DMs right now saying, Hugo, why would you say that?
Oh, man, you really hurt my feelings.
Hugo, if I've ever steered you wrong, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm reading it right now.
He's super positive.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the most positive people you've ever met. I mean, he actually is great on his Twitter right now. I love it. Oh, I love the chase down there from HBox. Kind of waiting for the double jump to exhaust itself on the jump and then following the landing.
Yeah.
As opposed to trying to meet Yoshi up there.
Right. Always a smart idea.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, just saying.
You know, I can hold down here. Don't.
You're not gonna hit me with anything strong off the ground, really. Break through.
Yeah, especially against Yoshi's jabs or kicks.
Yeah, at that percentage.
Ooh, I love the eggs too. Catching Jigglypuff way up there. Ah, that's very interesting. HBox is now kind of spacing the back air, so even if they get double jumped armored, the Yoshi's far enough away that
it
doesn't get like punished. At least that particular back air.
Yeah.
Even there, see, even though it got parried, you're far enough away that, you know, Yoshi doesn't have the ability to punish it. I think this is where the matchup gets dicey.
Really good defensive stuff from Hungrybox too. Wow, that was crazy.
Was that double jump armor into down B?
Into down B, that's insane.
Off of Jigglypuff's dash attack.
Option. Did he have anything? I guess he could have done up air too, but I mean, fuck it. That was sick.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Oh, doesn't go for the grab right there as well.
Oh, that egg protects Yoshi from the up smash. I mean, that's what makes eggs a pretty cool move, is that they're like, you're giving yourself cover fire, you know what I mean? Like, you're protecting yourself just with this lagging hitbox that just floats around you.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And Marvel, it kind of reminds me of like hidden missiles a little bit from Dr. Doom, where you're kind of like setting up a little bit and then it like kind of slowly comes back.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
or like slowly like tracks a little bit. And so
I love that kind of mechanic.
Yeah, and then it just, you can combo off of it, or as you pointed out, you know, you just protect yourself a little bit. It's just something to keep aware of.
Who was that character in Street Fighter? Was it Rose, the one that would have the balls, the spheres that would just roll around you? Like, you activate it, and then you're just walking around with an active hitbox. You know, like, the hits weren't super powerful, but just having that sort of, like, protective offense that follows you around is really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And really strong.
It's kind of like when, even if, like, Peaches throw up the turnip, you know, and it's kind of, like, falling down. It's just something you got to keep track of.
Yeah.
And eggs in particular, I think you just have so many different trajectories that you can do off of it.
Yeah. And you'll often see aMSa opt for the direct, upward egg, just counting on it landing around him.
Or like the lowest one, like that's just the tiniest one that just kind of falls on him right away.
I know you want to hit me, but now you got to deal with this.
Right. And it does a good amount of percent too. Like it's
grip projectile.
Pretty solid. Oh, no way. That almost connected. And aMSa's up 2-0. As we're talking about this, it felt like a much closer set.
Yeah.
But aMSa's just up 2-0. That's crazy. The grounded pound.
Classic clutch master, not out of this.
Not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. They're not punishing the back air even though HBox was close enough, but... And this is tough too, right? Like, if HBox wants to play a little bit further distance, aMSa can just go to ledge, and those eggs go a far distance even from the ledge, right? And at best, you're kind of like trading with them a little bit with like the back air or forward air, and if not, you're taking percent or getting potentially hit into a big move. Oh, down air there, okay. Yeah, goes to ledge again. Because this percent, like if you do egg into up air, could potentially KO, right? So it's gotta be pretty careful here from HBox's end. Oh, goes right into neutral B. I love that also aMSa does the eggs while facing away, and then the one that like kind of throws backwards. Because the visual cue is kind of a little bit different too, it feels like.
Yeah.
Because you're facing away, so you're thinking, oh, the egg's not gonna maybe be here. Oh, I love this. The shield pressure.
Yep, that's a thing I want people to notice more, is that when a player like aMSa catches your back, he stays there, right? It's weak hits, but you just understand the advantage you're in when you get the back of someone's shield. Not only because they don't have the option of grabbing, right? They're limited on options, but the lower end of the shield is the most pokeable. So all those things, aMSa understanding it and just taking advantage of it.
Definitely, that's a great point. I also gotta say, like, there's not many characters that combo puff the way that aMSa does. Like, getting Jigglypuff from 0 to 50 is no easy feat.
And I just want to say that egg right there was amazing, right? The air dodge happened because the egg was out. So again, that protective aura that these eggs offer aMSa.
Oh, the grab. Oh, it looked like the shield animation actually kind of helped avoid it.
Hungrybox getting hit by the 2004, the hit, spot dodge, It still works, like you said. Some of the old meta stuff comes back.
Yeah, especially when it's not added to the mental stack. When you're just, hasn't been threatened throughout the set. It's like, oh, wait a minute, that's a thing?
Yeah.
That's why you see even like aMSa doing way more neutral B in the last couple of years, right?
Yep. It's the reason why, quote, bad grabs in the game actually work.
I completely agree.
When you add it to the mental stack, they have to respect it, even if it's slow. That's the crowd going wild.
The crowd is actually going wild for the HBox rest. That was a clutch rest.
Yes.
It looked like HBox was really down and out. I was thinking, oh, man.
And you're dealing with a character that's really hard to rest, so that was the perfect situation where I think the double jump was expended, if I'm correct, where the up tilt just launched aMSa up the perfect amount, or maybe it was used and it still broke through. I'd have to rewatch that, but
crazy. All it takes is one up air like that sometimes, and oh boy, gotta watch out for HBox's up airs. at those percents, that's the thing. That's his win condition in those situations, right? Like the falling. Oh.
No meteor cancel. I think it might have been used up by that one jump. For those who don't know, if you expend a jump or an up B, if you push up on the joystick at any point within a 30 frame window, I believe, if my knowledge is correct, and then you get forward aired by Yoshi, you're just dying. I know it looks silly because you're thinking, whoa, hold up, Jigglypuff has all these jumps. Hungrybox is a high level player. How do you miss that? It's because the resource was expended within that time frame.
Right. You're locked out of it a little bit.
Yeah, locked out.
Oh, the falling neutral air. Dude, the way that aMSa is playing off these platforms, and the stocks are just melting away.
Yeah. This one's going to be a hard one to clutch cut.
But he's the H-God for a reason.
You know what I think is so funny? Like, you know that VGBootCamp Club PPMD commentary slot?
Right.
Throughout it, Plub would just casually call him Clutch God. Hey, Clutch God, what are you doing on the next one? Like, I love how Plub just drops it like it's his name. It's so funny.
That's his tag.
Hey, Clutch God, how many more minutes on this set? and then Hungrybox just answers. Yeah, that's my name.
Doesn't even draw attention to it. It's just actually so casual. That's super funny.
Okay, yeah, big lead.
I mean, that shield was like tiny and somehow didn't, you know, just got shield poked. That just came.
Wow.
Oh God!
Jeez, that pop up into the down smash was huge. Yeah, because just Hungrybox just being slightly too low to grab the ledge there allowed for that window.
And also
he immediately throws the egg down because if you